Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Balance. My name's Josh, and today's project is going to be some advertising signs. We got our new Racoma EM1010 commercial grade embroidery machine in. We're going to put some advertisements on some yard signs and go around and set them up to let everybody in the area know that we now offer embroidery services. So there's a bunch of different ways to apply this to the yard sign. You can start on one edge, place it down, and then use a squeegee to apply it as you peel back the back protective layer. The method we're going to use is going to be lots of water, some alcohol, we're going to need some paper towels, and we're going to use a towel. So what we're going to do is we're going to peel back the back protective layer to reveal the sticky side of the vinyl, and we will set up our yard sign on top of the towel, and then we'll apply the water to both, and then we will flip the vinyl over onto the yard sign and be able to maneuver it to make sure it's as centered as possible, and then we will use our makeshift squeegee to make sure it is adhered to the yard sign. So let's go ahead and get started. First things first is we're going to set up the towel. So the reason for the towel is because we're using a lot of water. So we're just using it to A, keep the yard sign in place, and B, absorb most of the water that's going to be shed out from underneath the vinyl and the yard sign. So we'll go ahead and clean off our yard sign with a little bit of alcohol. You don't need a lot of alcohol, just enough to moisten the top of the yard sign and to remove any debris, dirt, hair, anything like that that might be on the yard, stick to the yard sign. That's clean. Go ahead and spray it with water.
Squirt, 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 squirt. Squirt, 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 squirt. Squirt.
Now this vinyl has a backing on it to protect the stickiness. Just peel this off real quick.
This might take a second.
Now we want to apply water to the back of the vinyl as well. I like to get it as close to the yard sign as possible. That way when I flip it over, most of the water goes onto the yard sign. Now that water's been applied to both the yard sign and the vinyl, we're going to go ahead and flip the vinyl over to the yard sign. Grab each edge and try to line it up on the yard sign as best as possible. We've got a little extra space up here, so we'll bring it up just a hair. That looks good right there. So you can use a squeegee. They have squeegees on Amazon, but I'm trying to show you the quick and easy way. If you don't have the supplies readily available, you can use it pretty much anything you have available around the house. You can use an ID card. I'm going to use a debit card. You want to push your finger in the center of the yard sign from the center out and push all that water out from underneath it on both sides. And then just work your way from the center out from left to right. And then we'll go back to the center. And now we'll start on the left side and work from right to left. I just like to go back over it a couple times to make sure I got all the water out of it. And that one's done. All right, so the next steps after we have everything applied to the yard signs is to attach the stakes to the yard signs. Pretty easy process. All you want to do is set it flat down, and then you want to roughly measure halfway in between. Thanks everybody for joining us today as we build our advertisement signs. I hope this helps you out there in showing that you don't have to have someone do everything for you. You can hop on here and hopefully we can grow together. When I learn something, I'll share it with you. If you need to learn something and you want to see it in a video, please put it in the comments and I'll make sure I add it in a video. Without you guys, we're nothing. So we appreciate you guys for following along, interacting with us, giving us good feedback on content that we should provide for you guys.